Well, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand made her announcement in Elmira, New York, a town of about 27,000 that's seen a huge uptick in gun-related calls. Her previous attempts at getting her gun trafficking bill passed have failed, but Senator Gillibrand refuses to stop. Now, today she was joined by Congresswoman Caroline Maloney, the two vowing to reintroduce legislation and this time get it through both houses of Congress. They hope the recent rise in gun violence will get lawmakers on both sides of the aisle to get it past the finish line. In the wake of rising gun crimes, two local lawmakers want to give the federal government more power to go after gun traffickers with new legislation. Today, both lawmakers and the mothers of murdered young people announced plans to reintroduce the Hadaya Pendleton and Nyazia Pryor Yard Gun Trafficking and Crime Prevention Act. Senator Gillibrand stating 90% of the guns used in crimes in New York City are trafficked guns.
They're guns that come from out of state. They are bought in other states that do not have as restrictive gun laws. They're trafficked up the iron pipeline, I-95, and sold directly to criminals. Right now, there is no federal law that makes this illegal.
If guns made this country safer, we'd be the safest country on earth because we have the most lax gun laws in the whole world. If you compare us to other countries, they don't have anywhere near the gun violence we have.
Nyazia Pryor, a 17-year-old honor student, was shot to death while dancing at a Brooklyn club in 2009. Her mother, Jennifer, called on lawmakers to pass this bill.
It doesn't just affect my community, but it affects all communities. Gun violence just doesn't happen in Brooklyn, but it happens everywhere. New Rochelle. If we need to stop the pipeline to get the guns from coming to New York and killing our babies.
The bill's other namesake, Hadaya Pendleton, a 15-year-old majorette, was fatally shot days after she and her high school bandmates performed at President Barack Obama's second inauguration. The former First Lady announcing this week the Hadaya Pendleton Winter Garden, a public space planned for the Obama Center, under construction on Chicago's South Side. The Gun Trafficking and Crime Prevention Act, named for these two young women, would make trafficking in firearms a federal crime, establishing fines and penalties for those who knowingly ship, transport, or transfer firearms to an individual not legally allowed to possess a gun. It would also go after individuals who act as organizers of gun trafficking operations. The lawmakers in the group Everytown for Gun Safety cite Justice Bureau statistics showing there are more than 400,000 related gun crimes committed every year, resulting in about 14,000 homicide deaths nationwide.
Gun violence in America is surging during this pandemic, and that's for myriad reasons, but chief among them is that we are awash in illegal guns. That is true here throughout New York, upstate, downstate, and cities across America.
And now, Levy points out that some New York state has some of the toughest gun laws in the country, but they're constantly undermined by those bringing guns in from out of state and putting them into the hands of violent criminals. In 2013, by the way, Gillibrand's bill failed to pass with 58 votes in the Republican-controlled chamber. She'll try it again.